Good morning, guys. How are you doing? It is a lovely, nice, cool, foggy morning here. I hope you are having a beautiful start to the day. I just wanted to touch base with you. So often, women, men, young people, old people, it doesn't matter what walk of life you're in, but we'll join an MLM or a network marketing opportunity, and they'll do everything that the company says. They'll do everything their upline says. They'll invite everyone. They'll message everyone they know. They'll start every conversation with the product that they have and the new opportunity that they are working with. Hey guys, so glad you're joining me this morning. We have Ginger and Danielle and Annabelle here with us. I'm so excited. So I can completely relate. I did the same thing. I got into two companies years apart. And the first one, I made the list. I called everyone I knew. I sent samples out to everyone. I made nothing from that company. It was a huge financial mistake for my husband and I to have joined this company. Hey Sandra, how are you doing? But I learned a lot. I did have a great learning experience with that company. And it did set me up for better success in my second company. So I joined another company a couple years later, had to convince my husband it was a good idea, but it actually meshed really well with our lifestyle. And I grew my business very quickly to a level that it was sustaining itself. It was bringing us a little extra income. It was fantastic. But I was still going through those steps of calling everyone I know, marketing the business, marketing their products, and being kind of spammy. And it wasn't working. It wasn't sustainable. It wasn't a good long-term plan. And once I ran out of my warm market, I was out of business. There was no one for me to talk to, even though I was doing trade shows and I was doing events and I was talking with people all the time about what I was doing. I wasn't growing those relationships and I wasn't developing the skill sets that I needed to lead and to teach my downline how to be successful. And that was my failing. I didn't invest in myself to get to that point where I could truly be a good leader. So I very quickly lost that great income that I was getting. And that has been a burden on my family. And now I'm kind of backpedaling. I am going back and taking the time and investing in myself, investing in the skills I need to be a leader and develop the people around me, as well as do better at connecting with people, learning the skill sets of relationships, because evidently I'm not so good at those. So, at least not when it comes to business. So, I am being real and being honest with you guys because I was right there. I lost a lot of money in two businesses. Thankfully, we are in a position that we're still okay. It hasn't, ruined us financially forever. But I know a lot of people have accrued a lot of debt with network marketing opportunities. And it's sad because it doesn't have to be that way. The corporations don't put the training in place for that because it's really not one size fits all training. And then anytime you do market yourself with their branded information, you're marketing them. So they're winning anyway. Whether you're getting paid for the marketing that you're doing or not, they're still getting the exposure. They're still getting free advertising. Not that that's a bad thing on their part, but it's maybe not the most integrity-driven model. But can you blame them for taking, for not investing in that? Hey, Krista, how are you doing? I hope everyone else can hear me. Let me know. I would love to know if you can hear me or not. Drop me a comment. Let me know. Yay, Ginger can hear me. We will continue on. At least one person's getting the message. So what can you do if your marketing company... Oh, and Sandra can hear me. Good. We've got some good connections going on here. Hey Bree, how are you doing today? Yes, finding the balance in an MLM is very difficult, but it is awesome when you do get that connection. You're very right there, Brianne. Um, okay, thank you guys for commenting. Ashley, I will um, make sure that this goes up goes up and is posted after the fact, so you guys should be able to catch the replay. Um, so what can you do? You know, if your company is not going to provide the training that you need to be successful and you don't have the skill set, what can you do? You can invest in yourself, like any business owner would do if they needed to learn how to operate a business. A lot of times people get into the multi-level marketing business or the network marketing business, and I think it's going to be an easy, quick, fast start to lots of money. It's not. It's a great opportunity and it works. It is fantastic. But you do still need to invest in yourself. You need to invest in your skill set. You need to invest in your education, in your mindset. There's lots of personal growth that goes into being a successful business owner. But if you're not willing to invest in yourself, if you're not willing to say, okay, this isn't working for me, this model that they have put out of connecting with everyone I know is spammy and it's not working for me, it's not who I am, it's not how I want to run my business, let me look at another way. If you're not willing to do that, you might as well fold up right now. Because any entrepreneur will tell you, you need to look at what's working and what's not and make changes. I've been in the entrepreneurial world long enough. I actually have 3 businesses right now. I've been in that world long enough to know that if you don't know how to do something, either find someone who knows how to do it for you or take a class, take a seminar, read a book, learn the skill set that you need to make your business work. Because otherwise, it's not gonna happen. You're not going to find that magic, secret, easy button. It's not there. But if you decide, okay, I need to learn how to market myself better on social media, let me take a class on that. There's a bazillion webinars out there. Some of them are free, some of them are paid for. There's one today at noon. If you guys are interested, let me know. I'll get you the link for it. It's a completely free webinar with a lady who's done, I don't know, she's a top earner in several businesses. It's amazing. And she's just going to chat with us for free. So if you're interested in learning, there are some great ways to go about that, both free and paid. And personally, I think the paid ways are going to get you there a little faster because you've got some skin in the game. You've got to earn your money back to become profitable. But if you are not in that position, you can absolutely buy a book, borrow a book from the library. You can attend the free webinars, read over notes that someone else has taken. You're going to get nuggets of gold from that, and then it's just applying them. And yeah, it's going to take a little while. I've been in my second network marketing business for 3 years now, and I love it, and I would not change any part of it. But I thought I would be a long way further down the road 3 years in than I am. But it's because I have lessons I need to learn. I have things that I need to invest in myself and grow in myself to develop into the leader that I need to be. So if I am willing to do that and willing to put in the work, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that it will happen. It might take longer than I hope, but I know it's going to happen, and I know it's a blessing for my family because through all of this opportunity, I have been able to be a stay-at-home mom for 2 years. I am expecting our second child in December, and I have no fear that I will not be able to stay home with her. That to me is worth everything. So that to me is worth investing in myself every month to know that I am learning and I am getting better and I am growing in a way that is going to sustain my business. So are you ready? Are you ready to take a next step and grow yourself? And if you are, I would love to support you. I've got some fantastic tools that I can send your way with whatever you want to learn, or I'm here to bounce ideas off. If you are thinking you need to, develop a certain skill set, we can chat about that and what that looks like. Or if you're thinking that you might need to add something to your repertoire, let's talk. Let's open that dialogue. I would love to talk with you about that, because my goal, my heart desire is that every mom would have the opportunity that I've had to be able to stay at home with their kids. But in our society, especially here on the Central Coast, most of you guys are joining me from the same area that I live in, very expensive area. But all across our country, it's really difficult for a mom to be able to stay at home, especially if you're not willing to invest in yourself, to learn how to make an income from home. But if you're willing to do that, the sky's the limit. You can do anything. You have it within you. And that dream is in you for a reason. So let's talk. Let's open that dialogue. Let's get that going so that you don't take 3 years to become profitable in your business, or longer, so that you grow quickly and sustainably, and that you have the skill sets available. And when you find something that you don't know, you have the tools available to learn them, or to find someone who knows how to do it for you without getting crazy ripped off, because there's that out there too. So I hope that you found value in this, and I hope that it encourages you. We are all on the same path here. A lot of us are network marketers, and that's a hard road to walk. There's stigma attached to it. There's, the battle of if it's okay to post your business stuff online. There's, there's so much going back and forth on network marketing. But really, it is a very viable way to make an income for your family, if you're willing to invest. Every business takes a risk. Every business has investments that they need to make as they grow. And every business has growing pains. So keep that in mind. You're no different. Just because you're a work-at-home mom, it's no different. You are still going to need to invest in your education. You're still going to need to invest in your skill sets. You're still going to need to outsource things. Yes, you get to outsource things. Maybe to you that is hiring a nanny a couple hours a week. Or maybe that is hiring a housekeeper. Or maybe it's hiring a virtual assistant. But as your business grows, yeah, you get to outsource stuff. And that's a pretty cool feeling. Because not only does that mean you're growing and you're becoming profitable, it also means that your time is worth more than some of those things that are time and energy drains. So I hope that's encouraging, because there is growth, there is income, there is potential there. You just need to continue on, continue investing, continue growing and learning. And that's life. Life is continually learning and continually growing, continually developing and moving forward. Anytime that you think you've learned it all, or there's nothing else that you can learn, it's time to really reevaluate where you are, because that's not life. That is stagnation. That is death. So I hope that you continue learning, continue growing, and I would love to continue this conversation, so keep chatting. Send me messages, send me emails. Go visit robinpeterson.info. I have some great info there on becoming a better work-at-home mom, as well as some tools to help any network marketer, anyone who's looking to grow their business. So check that out, and just let me know if you have any questions. I'm here to help, and I can't wait to chat with you guys. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.